Welcome, brave souls, to a place where the line between reality and nightmare begins to blur. Tonight, I'm sharing 5 terrifying stories that will send shivers down your spine and haunt your dreams. So grab a blanket, turn off the lights, and prepare yourself, if you dare. Are you ready? Let's dive into the darkness. It was a quiet night when Sarah heard it. A knock on her door. She glanced at the clock. 3 a.m. Who could it be at this hour? She hesitated, but the knocking persisted, louder and more urgent. Heart pounding, she peered through the peephole, but no one was there. Sarah's hands trembled as she slowly opened the door, but still nothing. The street was empty. Then she heard it again. This time, it was coming from inside the house. In a small town, an elderly couple moved into their dream home. But every night they felt as if someone or something was watching them. It wasn't long before they started finding strange notes left around the house. They were always signed by the Watcher. Despite changing the locks and installing security cameras, the notes continued to appear, but the Watcher was never seen. To this day, the couple refuses to speak about what finally drove them from their home. There's something unsettling about mirrors, almost as if they're gateways to another world. In the 1800s, a wealthy family purchased an ornate mirror from an estate sale. From the moment it was hung in their mansion, strange things began to happen. Servants claimed they saw figures moving in the reflection that weren't there in the room. Even worse, some said that the mirror could capture a person's soul if they stared into it too long. One by one, members of the family began disappearing, never to be seen again. In the remote mountains of Eastern Europe, there's a forest that locals refuse to enter after dark. They call it the Whispering Forest. Visitors report hearing voices, soft, seductive whispers that seem to call them deeper into the woods. Those who follow the voices are rarely seen again. The few who have returned say the forest is alive, and it knows your deepest fears. Whatever lurks in the shadows, it's always watching, always waiting. A classic tale with countless variations, the disappearing hitchhiker. But one story stands out. A young man driving late at night picks up a woman by the side of the road. She's cold, quiet, and gives him an address just a few miles away. When he arrives, she's gone. He rushes to the house and knocks on the door, frantic. An elderly woman answers and sighs. "You've seen her, haven't you?" she says. "My daughter, she's been dead for years." And there you have it. 5 stories that remind us that the world is far stranger and darker than we often care to admit. Remember, the next time you hear a knock in the night, or see something move in the corner of your eye, it just might be more than your imagination. Sweet dream, if you can sleep tonight. Subscribe for more terrifying tales.